Hello YouTube, it's Christine. How are you all doing today? I wanted to share a dream I had this morning. I know I put a lot in my posts on my channel. I wanted to make a video. I had this dream. It was about a giant. I had this dream. You know how at the White House right now they're doing the deconstruction for Trump's ballroom? Well, in the dream it's like I was there with other people in this dream, but it was like there was this hallway or this area that had a big massive statue. This was a giant of a statue, and this statue was almost like it was a old pagan god or false god of sorts, an idol perhaps, more than likely. And in this dream this statue came to life and it kept trying to get me, and it was a giant. It actually became an actual giant, and the name of this gigantic statue that came to life that was like a giant was named Midas. I know, I'm sure many of you have heard of the Midas touch, where they've had it in cartoons and things. I remember I used to watch the cartoon series Aladdin growing up, and they used to have a movie on Midas. You touched it, things turned to gold, everything you touched turned to gold. Well, in this case, this statue, if it touched you, you turned to stone. And it made me think of how Sarah, I think it was her name, Lot's wife, looked back. Sarah was Abraham's wife. Looked back and she became a pillar of salt. And I thought of that. And in the dream, this giant of a statue that was moving around touched me right here on my arm, on my left arm, and this part started to turn into stone. And in the dream, I was praying to God that it would not happen, and I was fighting it, and my body was fighting it, like it would go away and then it would come back. I was surrounded by people. I was asking people to pray for me, and this gigantic being, statue that became a giant, kept trying to get me, and I kept trying to get away from it, and I kept trying to find Christ-minded believers and ask for prayer over me that whatever this curse was would not happen to me. And I was targeted in this dream by this big statue thing, and it just ended up coming to life, and there was something very evil about it, and I kept trying to get away from it, and it was this part in my dream of my arm that was becoming stone, and it would come and go, and it was like my body was fighting it, and I was praying to God, and it would go away, and then it would come back when I had doubt, and I was trying not to have doubt in the dream. And there were all these people around, and everybody was like wondering what was going on and why this is happening. And this giant statue did not get me, but it did make an attempt. But everybody was just kind of like, it was like a freaking out moment. Like nobody knew what to do. So it was a crazy dream. I felt like it was definitely prophetic. Wanted to share. I feel like it definitely has biblical meaning. So like the king's dream about the statue that had the different sections. So anyway, I pray this video uploads in Jesus' name, and I had to share, and God bless you, and pray for one another, and God bless. Bye.